Let's wrap up the four approaches of language and gender. First is the difference approach. In this approach, men don't dominate but they just speak differently to women. It recognizes distinct subcultures and gender specific communication patterns. These methods study women's language practices without concentrating only on males or structures that are dominated by men. The second approach is the dominance approach. In this approach, men dominate language. The dominance concept presents women as subject to systemic oppression. It casts doubt on the idea that men are linguistically superior and highlights the influence of sociocultural context on language use. The third approach is deficit approach. In this approach, women's language is less assertive. It's inferior to men's language. The method highlights the impact of cultural expectations on gender roles and language use, emphasizing the need to challenge prejudices and promote more inclusive communication. The deficit theory suggests that women's language is not innately weak or inferior, but rather a unique set of communication techniques that effectively achieve social goals and convey meaning. The fourth approach is dynamic approach. In this approach, Robin Lakoff acknowledges the diverse and intricate linguistic practices of diverse genders, moving away from the notion of a typical masculine language. It draws attention to how language is flexible and socially constructed.
Created using Powtoon.